PCBWay are currently celebrating their 6th anniversary, so now is a great time to move your project from breadboard to PCB. They have loads of coupons available and up to 50% off various services. Get started with 5 PCBs for just $5, and as a new customer you'll also get $5 off your first order, so you're only paying for shipping. While you're there, why not check out their shared projects area? Some great projects created by fellow hobbyists for you to order, and why not upload your own and receive commission when someone places an order for your project? Links are in the description below. Hi, and welcome to another video, and today's video topic is electrical based and also somewhat car based. One driver's side wing mirror for a Honda Civic MK8. Now, when I brought the car, the previous owner must have bashed it at some point, and basically they've screwed this mechanism together with a couple of wood screws, so it looks utterly crap, and yeah, need to replace it. Second-hand ones are not cheap though. Power folding, 150 quid. Ouch. But anyway, if any of you out there that are watching, especially people who have come to this video through the description, etc., then as you'll know, the power folding units have the shut-off device known as the SOD unit inside them, and that has I believe it's like a thermal fuse, kind of designed so that if something's pressing against the mirror when it tries to unfold or fold, it's not going to sort of overload the system. So it's kind of a cutout device. I would imagine a temporary cutout, but as far as I understand, they do fail. So instead of buying a complete replacement SOD unit, you can simply replace the thermal fuses in them. So I've got a packet here. This has been sitting here for a while because I got it before I got the mirror. So hopefully we have, there we are, 2 thermal fuses. Yeah, can't see the writing. Anyway, you can get these off eBay, pretty cheap. I think these only cost a few quid, and you can then replace the fuses in the modules. So I know that obviously my driver's side one doesn't fold anyway because of the damage to the screws. The passenger side one does need the replacement little thermal fuse in it. And this one may or may not do it, so I'm just going to do it anyway for the sake of it, and then that way hopefully I won't have to take the thing apart again in the future. So I believe to get into this we can simply take the mirror glass off, and then hopefully we can pop the back shell off without breaking anything. Right, so these should pretty much just pull off if you're careful. They just clip on to the motorized piece at the back, and what you'll find once you're inside is you've kind of got some clips down here. Anyway, you can kind of see red areas. They're just or whatever color your back is. Right, I've just got to pop these other clips, and we should be good to go. So let me just get that out, and we'll have a look at the SOD unit. Okay, so I've got that removed, and you can see here where the clips are. You basically got clip there, clip at the bottom. There's one at the side there, and one at the top there. So this is all a bit filthy. I think I'll give that a good clean before it goes on. Now obviously you don't need to take the mirror off the car to do this, but it's just because this has got to be a replacement to be put on there that it makes sense to do it. So at the back you will find this little unit here, and you can hopefully see that's our little thermal fuse. So let's disconnect the wiring adapters. Oh. Alright, this one's not as easy to actually get out as I thought it would be. It only seems to have one clip, so it should just push down. Sorry, there's a little clip here. It should just push down and pull out, but it's, there we are, a little bit stiff. Okay, so we've relieved that unit. We can now put the rest of the assembly aside. and we can then work on this. Right, let's zoom down, have a closer look. Alright, so you can see here then, this is the shut-off device known as the SOD unit, and yeah, this one may work, but I'm not going to risk it since I've got the parts anyway. So they have potted this. Yeah, it's a kind of hardish potting, so we've got to try and get some of this out so that we can get access to the legs on that. So I'm not quite sure what the best option is going to be. Depends how hard this is. Yeah, it's pretty hard. I would say I thought this would be a bit easier than that. I think we're going to have to drill some of that out, so it's not ideal. There may be something we can use to dissolve this, but I haven't got anything here, so let me just get a drill and see if we can drill some of that out and just get access to the pins that we require. Radio. I don't know what else is in here, so I don't want to cause too much damage. Yeah, I think I'll go over 5mm drill bit. And I'm just going to see basically if I can take some of this potting compound out. You'll probably find there isn't really much in here, but yeah. Just don't want to go too deep. Well, this is fun, isn't it? Okay. I think now we've got some sort of space around it. I think I'm just going to try with the snips and see if it's possible to try and snip some of this other stuff off. Yep, that one definitely doesn't work anymore. Right, now we just got to try and somehow find where these pins are without. Okay, I got one there. Where's the other one going to be? I would certainly say in a way it would be easier to just buy a replacement unit in one go. I think the other pin's kind of hiding down there. So I'm trying to get a bit closer to that with the drill. Yeah, not super happy with this. So we've definitely got one pin there. I just can't quite work out where that other pin is. It's got to be in here somewhere if I haven't drilled it out. Okay. Go for a smaller drill bit and just try and find these other pins. Alright, let me carry on for a bit and I'll be right back. Update and disaster. I'm not having any luck with this. I basically ruined the whatever pins were there. Why do they have to do this? So we're going to have another plan of attack. So I'm going to go and get the unit out of the current mirror that's in there. That's the current driver's one that I'm replacing. And we are not going to attack it with drills anymore. I'm going to go and get that out. And we'll see if it's possible just to break the component off the top. Yeah, I might just do a bit of Googling as well. So I will be back in a tick for you and probably about half an hour for me. Right, so this is the one off the busted mirror. And yeah, look at this. It actually tells me probably the other one would have worked. But yeah, this one's gone. It's been baked. So maybe that's the that is what happens when they fail. So this might be a bit easier now, because we should just have 2 pins sticking out, which we've just got to try and clean up enough to get some solder on. Yeah, that's definitely one leg. I'm just going to be quite careful with this, so I don't want to, ideally don't want to break this one. Otherwise I'm going to have to order brand new units. I'll tell you what, that's softened it up a bit, so maybe that's the answer. Heat. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, this compound does seem a lot different. This is quite squishy. Sorry, I'm off camera. This is quite a compliant compound. So yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't know if that's caused by the thing burning out, or if it's they've just used a slightly different compound. So we got one leg there. We got this leg here. I'm just trying to actually get it to the point where we can definitely solder onto it. It's a shame they potted this. I mean, I understand, because obviously they want to keep the water away, but it's a tad annoying. Right, this leg's a little buried, but I can see it. So theory is, if I flood that with some flux and solder, that with some flux and solder, hopefully that'll give us an area where we can solder the new one on. That's the theory. Whether or not it will work, I don't know, because it's quite corroded. Right. Good. Healthy dose of flux there. And let's get some solder. So yeah, looking at this, I think that's what happens, is they actually just burn out. So it looks like the other unit probably would have been fine. But there we are. Live and learn. Yeah, I could do with a fume extractor for this. Right. This is a good lead, so that should be absolutely fine to get solder on. Okay, I've got some solder definitely on the dodgy one there. Let's try and get a bit more on this other pin. Oh yeah, far too much flux. Right, let's try and get the rest of this flux out the way, I think. Alright, let's grab some IPA and a cotton bud, and let's get this cleaned up. Just tip it a bit, oops, a bit too much. Not to worry, we can clean that up. So we've got now certainly a joint there I think we might be okay with this one. Right, let's clean this mess up and solder the new bit on. Okay, so let's grab one of these new little units. Our little fuses that clearly when they fail they do just do what that one did. The other one I should have left alone. Hey ho, lesson learned. Right, I don't think it matters which way around it goes. What I'm going to do is crop the legs a little bit because we've got to fit it back in the case. So we'll trim these down a bit. And we will just going to adjust the spacing a little bit on the pins. Going to get some solder on there, and then we will try and get it on the actual unit. Okay, right, let's tin these legs. Whether this works, I don't know, it's anyone's guess unfortunately, but fingers crossed. Let's have a little bit more temperature, shall we? Okay. Right, let's try and get it on the on this main blob first. Get it roughly spaced. Okay, that side's connected. I'll try and manipulate this other pin. And let's see if we can flow some solder on that joint as well. Okay, it looks good to me. That's certainly on there. Right, so let's just clean up these cables a little bit. I think they're probably okay. They've just been charred by the burning when that burnt out. So yeah, it's not good. Potential fire hazard there. But yeah, these are a known issue. Yeah, I think these wires are okay. Just checking to make sure that there's not any sort of shorts or anything. It's not charred, gone right through. That looks reasonably fine to me. Right, so that's our new thermal cut-off fuse on there. Does it work? Well, we shall find out once we get the mirror fitted, and yeah, I will come back with the results shortly. Oh yeah, and before I go, I am just going to, I think I'm going to use some hot melt glue just to give that a bit more rigidity, you know the word I want. Make it stay in place a little bit easier. So yeah, whack a bit of hot glue on there, and then I'm going to hopefully get the new mirror fitted. I'll be back with the results in a click for you, in however long it takes me. Oh guys, just a quick tip. I've done the other one and it does work. It's just folding too far, but I think that might be a problem with the mirror, or the I need to do like a window reset procedure, so don't know. Anyway, this one is from the passenger side. I found a little trick to this. Soldering iron. If you actually get the soldering iron in there, it will actually kind of melt it and break it away. So that's the that seems to me to be the easiest method of getting access to the pins. So yeah, just going to get this one fitted. Yeah, I'll insert a video clip anyway to show you them working, and yeah, I just got to figure out why one's folding too far, because it's going to make a mess of the plastics if it keeps doing that. But yeah, apart from that, that seems to be the method of doing it. So hopefully you can see now that these do actually fold. However, this that one catches. That's fine, that one. Yeah, this one, I'll give you a bit more closer look. So I'm not quite sure if this is down to the mirror itself not being any good. Can't seem to find any relearn procedures, and you can sort of stop it, but then it will go back too far. So yes, it's tad annoying because it's making a bit of a dent on the old plastic. But yep, SOD unit repair worked. Just got to sort that issue out now. Thanks for watching, guys. Anyway guys, if you did like this video, big thumbs up. Subscribe if you've not already subscribed. I don't really do much on the way of car stuff, but yeah, occasionally I do. So if you came along for that, thank you very much for watching, and I hope this has helped you out.